Upgrades. Upgrades. Audio's been cut off, but I spotted it straight away. So there we go. Right, audio back in. Somehow, in free practice, I had the fastest time. This is not a good sign in terms of how quick everybody is. Very unlikely. It's pretty slow actually. It's 38. The track is green now, so grip's really poor. 12 people have signed up for this little mini 4-race season. Only 8 have signed onto the server. There is one driver who did it skip in his defence, but a few haven't turned up, which is a shame. So there's 8 of us. Pace looks pretty close. I mean, I don't know what may be going on with Coatsy there. He's done he's 7.8 seconds off my time. So maybe, I don't know, he's going up full fuel or something. But anyway, he's the only driver who looks a little bit off the pace if that time from free practice is an indicator of his pace. Everybody else, less than 2 seconds.
Normally, motor racing, driving a
so,
to its limit, is very much a skill from the head, not from the heart. But out on the track
quality
today,
is go.
We're seeing some really passionate performances.
Better get going, eh?
The track temp is 28. The air temp is 28 Celsius. Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. All right, Stevie, we've got 14 minutes to do the business.
The blue flag is being waved.
Now, you need to understand,
be careful,
is I always choke in quali. So fastest time in free practice means nothing. Although the ping on the guy just behind me then did not look great. His ping bar's directly in the red and his car's just manoeuvring around the track really strangely. So I got killed to death.
Air and track temperatures are increasing. Air temperature
last week.
33. The track temperature is now 42 Celsius.
In a Mazda MX-5 Cup event, somebody whose ping was that bad. And they just kept moving right across the track, right into my car, and I got killed 3 times by them. And I was one amongst many. Everybody's out on track, just coming around now for our first flyer. It did take me just as I expected. Track's fast. His ping is awful behind me, I'm going to have to say something. He's off first corner. So, when I was practicing offline, this track, this car, I managed to do a 36 something. And I think that was optimum grip, rather than a fast track. Getting to the 37s will be good. Doesn't feel like a 37 at the moment, it feels quite slow this lap. Can't see anybody else who's on a proper lap at the moment, so 38.4.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
This lap could be so much quicker. Already in P2.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Not making much of an impression this lap. No, this is the third actually where I improve. Make half a second up. It's 0.4 up. I'll lose a bit in this corner.
Okay, Stevie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Bit close. Not close enough though, I think. P2.
Remarkable! He's gained second place.
Very little fuel left.
Be careful, I've no idea what to do if I get pole position.
The guy behind has just done a 138.24.
A bit early then on the brakes. Got 9 minutes left.
Brake temps are good. Fastest lap for Randall, 137.92.
It's within touching distance, it's only about 1/10. We need to find a 10th then, do we? Not finding it this lap. Tyres are overheating now. Out of fuel.
2 litres remaining. We're running on fumes, mate. You need to watch your left side tyre temperatures.
Definitely not happening this lap. Across the line now. Only half a second down. There's a sloppy one, that one. 6 down.
You've just done a 138.69.
Minimap. Let's go fast as we can.
Pit exit's clear.
Just coming around the last corner, so we got out quickly enough.
Brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Won't have to wait.
Has just done a 138.15.
It's close.
Fastest lap for Randall, 137.69.
Down the third again.
Your right sides are cold. Yellow flag in sector 3.
They're off again. Green flags out round the circuit.
Six minutes to go. Probably going to finish quali with not enough time to go out again. You have to watch
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
in case Bertin gets beaten.
Third.
The guy behind has just done a 138.10.
do better than that.
New fastest lap for Randall, 1:37, incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. Of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
Really improving, we're just drawing level with the best time.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Exit, but not good enough. Just the same time there, 38.1.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
Now the course officials are waving green flags. That means all clear.
Error. We're a quarter of a second up then, but drafting away. Half a second, I should say. Now it's 2/10 nearly.
Side tyres are hot. Your brake temperatures are okay.
Oh, we lost a bit of time at last sector. Shame. Sure it's going to be good enough to. I don't think we'll move anywhere. We got second.
He's gained second place.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Attempts I need to find. Sure, I'm going to be able to find it. It's currently down a little bit. It's great. I had to change down to second then rather than keep it third, so you lose time.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Don't think we're going to do it, kids.
2 litres remaining. Very little fuel left.
Definitely not going to do it. Sliding around all over the place. Tires are going to be, I think. 4 temps down, so we're not going to improve from a 37.6, which is pretty slow. Track conditions are still fast. Hello there, Smudge. Out of time. So let's put the old race setup on. Have a long race. Mandatory pit stop. And just for fuel. I don't need any, so we'll put 1 litre in. Or we will wiggle it if it says I'm a bit short. I don't think we will be though. So pole was a 37.4 at the moment. There's still 45 seconds to go. But there aren't many drivers on track. Oh, we're given random car numbers. Car number 2, Gombosch, is just about to finish a lap. Car number 1, the Randall, who's already ahead of us, is on a flying lap. Car 7 is on an invalid lap, so whatever he does won't count. Worried about Benedi, and Aero Smudge is watching, so Benedi, car number 4, his ping is off the charts, not very good. Car number 2 didn't move from P7, so yep, we are P2. Hackenberg is out on track, who's P3 at the moment, but he's not on a valid lap, he's on an out lap, so time's up. Gumbosh got across the line. It says on a valid lap. I'm sure the time was up when he crossed the line. Benedi's ping is improving a little bit. I don't know what's... Aero Smudge just said great. I don't know what's great. My P2? Listen, Smudge, I think before you arrived, I did say I was a bit worried. If I qualified on pole, I wouldn't know what to do. So I'm very happy with second place. I think normally we get a full out lap. So the art here will be not crashing in an hour because I've had the Mustang come round on me quite a few times. Especially if you get it on the curbs. So I might have to be sharp and turn the TC up if it starts getting a bit twitchy.
End of the session.
Second.
It can be especially iffy if you get the tyres too hard, I've noticed. Right, time out to the next session. And for the benefit of Smudge, who joined us,
That's into second position.
60 minutes.
12 sign-ups for this.
5 minutes.
Only 12. Plenty of opportunity for others to join in. One driver skips.
The track temp is 43. The air temp is 33 Celsius.
Which means 3 just didn't turn up. So that's a shame. People do sign up, just not turned up for races, which is weird. Okay, so rules for this race is we've got a pit to refuel. So I've set the pit stop for 1 litre. And as soon as we go in, I'll turn off tyres. It is a low turnout, Smudge. It was a low sign up though. They added it a bit last minute, but I would have thought the Mustang, new car, chance to have a go in it. I thought there'd be more sign-ups. But yeah, you can only race against what's put before you. So I did manage a 36 something in a practice session with quali fuel on, but track conditions are now optimum grip, but with 100 odd litres of fuel on board, probably be doing 38s most of the race if I can get my act together. I had a good time against the AI, but for some reason race against the AI is easier than race against people. 50 seconds. No chat from anybody. Double check the fuel, 102 litres, fresh set of tyres on. 1 litre for the pit stop. That's one. Yeah, they'll live for a race, won't they? They'll last them. Not normally my thing to go for pads 1, but we'll risk it for a biscuit.
30 seconds.
Right, bit drive, ignition. Engine on. Right, let's see if we get out of turn 1 alive on this one, eh? Because we didn't make it last week, did we, Smudge? TC2 at the start of the race.
Going single file.
A big problem, of course, with Zandvoort is it starts out nice and wide on that start-finish straight, and then it gets very, very narrow, and it's just single cars through here. That's why we have a lot of issues with crashes at Zandvoort usually at the start of the race. Let's get to that pit stop now. Tires off. Don't bet on it, Smudge, don't bet on it. We'll have people driving into me. It's an hour-long race. I'm honestly not that bothered if we lose 1 or 2 places at the start. As long as we stay in one piece, really, stay out of trouble. No, I don't know any of these drivers. I don't know how experienced they might be at hour-long races.
Stay double file.
Follow the safety car in the left column.
There is no safety car, crew chief.
Let's go.
Go, go, go.
We got round T1 okay. Can't send into T1 from the outside. Well, you can, but it's probably not a wise idea. TC back to 1. 2 seconds Randall's taken on the first lap, whilst I'm super cautious. I'll send up inside of here.
Clear on the right.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Tires are coming up now, I think. Car feels a bit more comfy this lap. Guy behind is looking a bit dangerous.
Car right. He's still there.
Car on the right.
Still there.
Looking a bit sketchy he was.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
Clear right. B4. That lap time was 140.74.
We're going the wrong way, I think we're.
Your left front's hot.
Sliding with the tyres going on, it's not good. Definitely catch them up in sector 2, I feel. And I'm not so clever in sector 3.
The gap in front is now 0.9. That's a new fastest lap for Randall, 137.16.
Yeah, we're doing 39s. This isn't good, is it?
The car ahead is sector 1. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Behind is 2 seconds. Gap ahead is 1.7 though. This wasn't the plan. No wonder I'm suffering a bit with my tyres. The track temperature is 44. Practicing on a track temperature of 31. Probably probably explains why the times are a bit slow. 39 again.
The gap behind is now 1.7 seconds.
That's our fastest lap.
Pressures are too high, we're at 27.5. Now it all makes sense.
The gap ahead is now 1.7.
Preservation of tyres is everything nearly, but I'm up to 28 psi now on the front left and the rear right as well. Rear left. Give me left and right.
It's running hot.
Massively overpressure as well. I was so casual about this, I never even really looked at the pit stop tyre pressures. So even if I box and change, I've no idea what I'll end up with.
Well done, mate. That's our fastest lap.
Our lap times are suffering now as our tyres are suffering.
Your left front's hot.
For them ahead, 38.8 for me. Drift then, not good.
The gap behind is now 1.9 seconds.
It's going out a little bit, it did drop to 1.7. He's wobbling around that, I think. Moving ahead slowly ahead of me. I don't know if their tyres are better than mine or if they actually had the wisdom to look at the track temperature whilst I was not at the start of the race. don't think they gave much of the server JSON details out, otherwise...
That was at 1:39.30. Okay, Stevie, lap times are pretty consistent.
Otherwise I would have set up a practice server and perhaps been aware of these track temperatures. Oh well, we'll pick that up for round 2. My grip's getting worse and worse. 47 minutes to go. It's going to be a long race this week. I'll be surprised if we can hang on to this position. Gap's closing now to a guy behind me.
Side tyres are running hot.
Gap's down to a second now behind me. Not sure if there's anything I can do. Can't go full throttle around that corner because the car is just going out and off the track.
That lap was at 1:39.08.
2 seconds behind me just a lap or 2 ago, now it's 1 second. We're just getting 39s every lap and everybody else is getting 38s. If I try and push, the tyres get even hotter and then the grip goes worse and we get even worse lap time. ...16 seconds to P6, believe it or not. I mean, to say we started second, it's depressing, isn't it? One mistake with the tyres, whoops-a-daisy. I'm blaming Aero Smudge, supposed to be my crew chief and watch out, and he didn't say, when I was there on the grid, look at the track temperature. Check your tyres. Didn't say anything. Let me down.
Okay, Stevie. Don't let this guy distract you.
Well, when his pit window's going to open.
front is hot.
Let's hoping this guy knows how to send it safely, eh? See, I have a decent lap and then I have a poor lap, which shows you the abuse the tyres are getting.
Lap time was at 1:39.56. Is now 0.7.
Actually, I haven't practiced with pit entry or boxing with this car. Just realised. Never mind, we'll manage. Cramp in your foot, just what you need. Oh, we're a third of the way through. Still no sign of his pit window. I'm not sure they've set a pit window up because I'm not seeing a countdown to it or anything.
He's on the track, force him to find the gap.
Maybe we'll find out, maybe it's just bottom half of the race. Should appear, I guess, in the next 4 minutes if we're going to have one. Or we're all going to get disqualified. These two ahead seem to be slowing up a bit to me. Sure what he was going to do then. He may be able to overtake the AI on the inside of there, but I'm not sure he can overtake a real person. Better off focusing and trying to get me on the straight.
You've just done at 1:39.36.
bit then. Age-old problem at Zandvoort, it's very easy to defend.
Window opens in 2 minutes.
Oh, there is a pit window. So it is just 10 minutes at the bottom of the hour.
That was 1:39.50.
It'll be interesting to see what happens at the pit stop. It'd be foolish to put tyres on, but some people might. I should. I feel like I'm on moon buggy balloon tyres. It's an unusual way of going around there. It's a very slow way of going around there.
Window open in 1 minute. Okay, Stevie, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
You mean like the one I just did? Luckily we caught it. Wrong gear, throttle, rear end coming round. Hopefully he's going to go in the pits. Oh no, it's 15 seconds too early.
The gap behind is now 0.9. Pit window open.
Minutes. I think he's setting up his pit stop behind me. Suddenly dropped off. Gone to box, that's good. That's the right strategy as well. I'm guessing he was setting it, when he lost the second to me, he was setting up his pit stop. So my tip there will be do what I did. At least set your pit stop up in the formation lap.
The gap in front is now 3.6 seconds.
Give yourself less to do in the race. If he's gone, oh no! Somebody's got to stop go 30. Oh, I was got distracted by that then. Car in P7. That's what we have to try and avoid with zero practice. see gaps open up ahead as well. I reckon the other drivers are doing a bit of pit stop setup as well. Well, we have to get it done. We'll get it done this lap, I reckon. Could be a bit congested.
Okay, Stevie, we've just cut the track.
Just entered the pit lane to make a stop.
Sound effects were a bit weird then at Kunos. Okay, no repairs because we've not got near anybody. Turning the engine off would help. It's like amateur night, isn't it? Missed my spot.
Mandatory stop is not clear.
It exit is clear.
Ooh, hell, come on. Keep blowing it. I think it's 20 seconds behind me. And I threw away as much time as possible there as well. Won't take him long though to make that time up, I reckon. Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty on ACC in case you've not noticed. Top tip number 2, read the rules.
Halfway through, keep it up.
All you needed to do on that one was fuel. I asked that pit stop up
Stevie,
completely.
that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
Missed the marker for the pit stop, didn't turn my engine off, so I lost a good 6-7 seconds, and then totally wasn't paying attention coming out of the pit, so went onto the grass. So I should be 35 seconds up on Gambosch P6, not 18.
This is looking good for championship points if he can keep it up.
Have I made a place up or have I not? I'm not too sure actually. You don't want to stop there anymore. It wasn't Venzalo who was behind me, I'm sure of it. Somebody else pulled an even better job off and got ahead of us.
Randall is pitting from position 1. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Has the lead.
Randall is pitting.
He's closing the gap in front.
4.8 seconds.
I think we've lost the place. I can't figure this out. Sure, it was 4th, and now I'm 5th. The bad ping, I can just see his car there going sideways instead of forward. Jesus.
Closes in 2 minutes.
What are you doing? Blue flags. Where's the Sebastian Vettel song?
Left side, clear left.
Oh, brilliant.
We've got some light damage on the front.
That was him. Oh, fucking hell.
Ouch! He
Oh, we lost the
probably
place now.
Lost concentration for a second, and that was all it took.
Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. What the fuck Coates he was doing? He was all over the place.
Pit window closes in 1 minute.
Right, well, Pete, we'll be back in fourth, but we're in big trouble. Gonna catch Coatsy again and then try and get past him. It likes to spin, this car, by the way. Oh, that cost us so much. We had 20 seconds on combos, and now it's 4. Not that it really matters. 25 minutes to go. Well, a great plan. It's got fucked up by back marker.
Alright, Stevie, pit window is closed. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 3.6. You've used half your fuel.
I never even looked at that. There we go, 5 litres over on fuel. Back to square one. So our superior strategy
This is good.
gave us a good edge,
Times E4.
but the encounter with the back marker has put us right back to where we started from, fending him off. It's 2.5 seconds. Got a damaged car and horrendous tyres now, and I've got to get past the same guy who told us to spin again. We're going to have to flash the lights this time. Oh, come on, this is rubbish. Come on. Of course, he'll have fresher tyres on as well, the guy behind. He's going for a full stop. It's taken about a second a lap out of me since I recovered. Catch him on the worst part of the track, I think, as well, where there's really no passing place. He's going to crash. That's all right.
Left side, clear left.
Sorry, no mercy then. already cost me enough. That was heart in the mouth moment though. And the other guy just pulls over and lets him through. Not much grip. Well, when he caught me with 45 minutes to go, I thought there's no way I could defend for 45 minutes, but 20 minutes, we'll try and make a go of it.
The gap behind is now 0.8. Your left side tyres are running hot. The car ahead's pitting now.
That's interesting. Going to give us P3.
That was at 114.16.
To try something. Won't try it down here, Jesus.
Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Not sure I can manage this, he's quite a wily character. He's coming up the inside, he's on the left.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
I can't do it.
Stevie, don't panic, we'll get him back.
I can't do it, there's not enough grip left in the tyres. I made him work for it anyway. 14 seconds now to what is now P5. Trying desperately to hang on a P4.
The gap is growing.
1.1.
Somehow P6 has got to stop go 30. What the hell is Van Zyl doing? Don't use chat in the race. Somebody's just quit. Still 16 seconds behind. 17 minutes to go, quite a while. Yeah, I did a podium finish at that incident with Coetzee. feel it would have been an even better finish if I'd have got my tyre pressures right. So I think I need to look at myself first. Oh, come on, baby, you can make it. She's starting to want to spin there in the chicane.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Consistently slow, 140. Very slow. Seconds now, it's increasing behind. I think I would have been on a really good race if I'd have paid more attention at the start. It's a bit of a rescue mission. It's a 4-race event. I can't remember where we're going next. I'm sure Spa's in there somewhere. It usually is.
E4.
I'll have to check if I own all the tracks.
Minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Randall's doing 140s as well now. I think the track slowed or something.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.8.
Nine for Gombosch, 40 for me.
Front of sector 3.
Front tyre is running hot.
It's been crew chief had a big got fed up of saying that by now. Very careful there. I was in first gear. You gotta be careful in first gear in this car. It will spin instantly. 17-second gap behind, so definitely not closing from behind. Looks like 4th is safe, assuming I don't fuck it up, of course. Plenty of time for that. Oh, it's a bad car, this actually. It feels okay. It's not very good at rotating, I don't think. Very similar to the BMW, I guess.
14.60.
I think this is all I'm capable of doing at the moment. I'm just doing 140 lap after lap. Gombosch with them fresher tyres is getting 39s. And Brink behind us is doing exactly the same lap time as me, really. So I think there's a slight tyre advantage. Gombosh, but cost him 30 seconds to get it. I think all the leaders, those ahead of me, did the same as me, didn't get new tyres. That's what I suspect. Look at the gaps. I don't know, Heckenberg might have got new tyres. Not sure. Good.
Gap in front is increased to 4.6 seconds.
Go back to the replay and try and figure it out, but I can't be bothered. 11 minutes to go. Resigned a little bit to our fate now. Can't match Gombosh's lap time, so he's just done a 40. I'm doing a very slow 41, I think.
That was at 141.59.
Could have been, eh? Take it easy and let the tyres cool down, and immediately you go flying the next lap. Nearly 3 temps up.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Hello? I don't think it's anything to help us. Somebody's in the pits, I think. Coatsy. No grip left at all. Elastic's gone for Gombosh. 6 seconds now. 8 minutes to go. Not many people off track from what I've seen. I've not heard many yellow flags. So everybody's capable of doing laps. So it won't be a case of making some spots up by somebody driving into the wall, unless it's me. So I think I would have just been about being caught, wouldn't I, by him? If I'd not had that big spin in the chicane. It's nearly a length for the straight ahead now.
The gap in front is now 6.7 seconds.
So we'll have a closer look at the settings for the next rounds, and I'll set them up on my own server. Because you don't want to be caught out with this massive temperature difference again. So, like I said, I'm not sure they give you enough details out to be able to match conditions exactly. I'm sure I didn't see the temperatures. Usually the ambient temperature will guide the track temperature. Oh, come on, you can turn and stop. Don't do that. Woo, fucking Bronco. I would say driving this, a direct drive, does come into its own because you can catch it when it's about to go. Very slow lap, but we did have a bit of a pirouette nearly in the chicane, but I stopped it. I do believe Smudge may have realised the result and may have left us. Or at least it's saying there's nobody viewing at the moment.
Okay, Stevie, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
He's actually slowed Gombo. She's doing the same lap time as me now, 140s. .42 for Karajanbring behind.
Gap is growing.
9.6 seconds.
Up is up as a Karajanbring. It was 23 seconds now. Two minutes to go. I reckon a couple of laps.
minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Only 2 laps, only this and another lap to go. What a long slog that was. Got the lead on the final lap quite early.
There's a few remaining.
Still 1:14 on the clock. What was an hour plus 1?
That last lap was at 1:14.92.
Suddenly on P3, I don't know why, somebody's just gone to the pits. Run out of fuel. The race ain't over. So somehow I've ended up with a podium. That must be fuel. Very bizarre result, suddenly get a podium at the very last second. Wasn't earned, that's for sure, but most racing you'll take what you can get. Could have been P2, I guess, in the end. Maybe if I had my tyres at the right pressure, I'd again Randall a bit more of a race, but we'll never know that one. Well, we might know that one in the next round. There we go, P3 apparently in the end.
Well done, Stevie. Great drive. That's a podium.
Back home safely.
And an important lesson to double check track temperature on the next round before we start the race, because we rode that with an average of 27.5 psi in each one of the tyres, and it should be 26.5. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear indeed. Right. Back to the pits. Still people finishing. Where are we going to? Where are we going to? Where are we going to? Next up is Paul Ricard, everybody's favourite straight. That'll be interesting, going around the end of the Mistral Straight, the right-hander. Very interesting. Silverstone and Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen, I'm living at Watkins Glen these days, been there all the time. Right, total bloody nightmare that was. Come on. Oh. What's happening there? Nothing in chat apart from Ventsal, who got a stop-go 30. So I don't know what he's complaining at. We didn't make him get a stop-go 30, he did it to himself and quit the race. Coatsy was 5 laps down in the end, and he needs to look at his blue flags driving, because you can't move all over the track when somebody's trying to come through on the blue flags. You certainly can't open up, brake, and then suddenly come into the apex of the corner, because I nearly killed him twice. Very sketchy. Anyway, P3 in the end, so it's a decent start, I guess, to the series, and we'll see how it goes next time out to Paul Ricard. In the meantime, I got Pragas on Sunday, and I've still got to do this week's rally, which I should do probably tomorrow night now. It's getting a bit late here tonight. And get that on YouTube soon, because it's round 1 of the 3rd Beeswax Racing Rally Championship in WRC. Just look for Beeswax Racing in WRC, and away you go. Right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Cheerio, and bye-bye.